Assalamualaikum and hi to our lecturer, Dr. SAADI AHMAD KAMARUDDIN. We from Group 10 will present the topic about the lifestyle of students taking the course of mathematics. Before I start with the presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zuhairi bin Zulkefli and my matrix number is 280681. And these are my group members. I will start the introduction with the background of the study. Lifestyle is a way and style of living of person. It reflects the attitude, opinion, interests, and behavior of person. The lifestyle can influence on how the student performs in their education. Education enables the individuals and society to make an all-around participation in development process by acquiring knowledge, ability, skills, and lifestyle. Academic performance of students is a key feature in education which depends on a variety of factors, including gender difference, age, study time, and involvement in extracurricular activities. The objective of the study is to identify students' background, to investigate the lifestyle of students taking the course of mathematics, and to observe how the student lifestyle affected their final grade.
A very good morning to Dr. SAADI and to my fellow friends. I'm SAILA ANANDAN and my matrix number is 280802. Today I want to present about methodology. The type of study for our research is descriptive research. Descriptive research defined as a type of research that describes the topic being studied, such as population, condition, or phenomenon. Hence, it is focused more on answering what and where questions rather than the why question in the research problem. Descriptive analysis in research provides simple summaries about the sample and measures with simple graphic analysis and form the basis of virtually every quantitative analysis of data. According to the data set that given, it refers to the factors influencing the grade of students enrolled in a mathematics course. Hence, to collect data, we have collected the secondary data. Secondary data is a qualitative and quantitative data that already exists and was previously collected by another person, organization, or an institution for a different purpose, such as reporting or research. We decided to use the secondary data because it leads to better results, save time and money. Moreover, we have used the Excel spreadsheet software to record the data that we have collected from the research, so it could be more systematic and easier to construct graph and chart. So in this case, it will be easier to analyze and differentiate between the data. There are 5 questionnaires about the factors that influencing the final grades of students enrolled in a mathematics course. From the findings of the research we conducted, there are 5 main factors that affected the final grades of students, includes the travel time of students from home to school, extracurricular activities, internet access at home, liking for the subject, and the current health status of students. Second methodology is data analysis. For data analysis method, respondents are required to fill in their sex, age, mother's and father's job, weekly study time, and number of school absences. We created variables from the research that we conducted. For example, F as female and man as male for sex, students' age in range of 15 to 22 years, teacher healthcare related civil services for mother and father's job, weekly study time in range of 1 to 10 hours, and the number of school absences in range between 0 to 93 days. So, this demographic information will be used to compare with the mean score of level of agreement. Mean score is the average score of level of agreement for each respondent for each question related to the factors that influencing the grade of students enrolled in a mathematics course. This is calculated after summing up all the level of answer chosen by the respondents. In terms of scale of measurement of quantitative data is interval and ratio, while the qualitative data is nominal. Thirdly, the software tool that we used is Microsoft Excel. We will use the formulas and the function that were already existed in Microsoft Excel to construct graph and charts. Excel is the best tool for the data analysis because it will organize raw data into a readable format that makes it easier to extract actionable insights.
So, I will continue to the chapter 3, Data Analysis and Discussions. 3.1 Respondent Profile Analysis. We will study the gender of students in mathematics course based on the figure 3.1.1. The pie chart in figure 3.1.1 shows the gender of students who are taking the mathematics course. From the pie chart, it shows that the female student accounts for 77 from the total numbers of 150 students, while the male student accounts for 73 from the total numbers of 150 students. As a result, the majority of the students who responded to the survey are female. The female student accounts for 51% of the total students in mathematics course, while the male student accounts for just 49% of the total students in mathematics course. Second, we will study the age of students in mathematics course under the respondent profile analysis. The pie chart in figure 3.1.2 shows the age of students who are taking the mathematics course. As on the figure 3.1.2, it shows that the major age among the students who are taking the mathematics course are 15 years old with 53% and followed by 16 years old with 40%. On the contrary, the students with the age of 17, 18, and 19 are only cover a small number of the total number of students who are studying the mathematics course. The percentage of students who age 17, 18, and 19 years old are around 5%, 1.23%, and 0.67% respectively. Therefore, the students who age 15 and 16 years old are the major age among the students who are studying the mathematics course. This because the number of students with the age of 15 and 16 years old are 79 and 60 out of the total number of 150 students, which are quite higher compared to the number of students who age 17, 18, and 19 years old. The next one is 3.2 Analysis of Student Lifestyle. We will study the weekly studies time spent by the student based on the figure 3.2.1. The horizontal axis shows the number of weekly study time spent by the student, while the vertical axis shows the number of students who spend their weekly study time. Most of the students in mathematics course spend their weekly in 2 hours study time, followed by 43 students spend their weekly in only 1 hour study time. 20 students spend their 3 hours weekly study time, and 50 students spend their 4 hours weekly study time. Therefore, 48% of the students spend their weekly study time in 2 hours, and this is the highest percentage among the students in mathematics course. Besides that, the lowest percentage are only 10% covered by the students who spend their weekly study time in 4 hours. Next, we will study the involvement in extracurricular activities of the student in mathematics course. Based on the figure 3.2.2, the vertical axis represents the number of students, while the horizontal axis represents the involvement of students in extracurricular activities. Most of the students involved in extracurricular activities, especially the male students, compared to the female students. The total number of students involved in the extracurricular activities are 82 students, comprises of 45 male students and 37 female students. Besides that, there are 68 students who did not involve in extracurricular activities. Among those students, 28 students are male and 40 students are female. As a conclusion based on the figure 2.2.2, it shows that the male students are more actively involved in the extracurricular activities compared to the female students in mathematics course.
I will continue with the conclusion. The objective of this study is to identify the student lifestyle that could influence the final grades in the mathematics course. The result of data analysis show that the most important factors that affect student grades by the lifestyle are involvement in extracurricular activities and the students' weekly study time. We also analyze the result that there are more female students taking the course of mathematics compared to male students, and the major age among the students who are taking the mathematics course are 15 years old and 16 years old. And that's all from our group presentation. Thank you.